Hi there everyone, and welcome to our working class on teaching mathematics. Take a look at these images. Honeycomb, sunflowers, peacocks, snowflakes and butterflies. What do all of these images have in common? They are all perfect examples of the mathematical phenomena that is reflective symmetry. A very small part of a very large subject, reflective symmetry is an incredibly fascinating subject for children as they are able to see hundreds of examples surrounding us in the natural world. This makes it a perfect lesson to introduce them to the geometrical mathematics and a way to show them the beauty behind mathematical patterns, shapes, structures found in nature. As kindergarten to year 2 teachers, it is our duty to ensure the pace of our lessons is on par with the children's abilities. Therefore, we can use many techniques to ensure the individual benefits holistically from these lessons. This might mean a more simplified version of the lesson or a more complex turn on it. Now to the fun part. Symmetry is defined as harmonious proportions. Reflective symmetry, also sometimes known as line symmetry, is identified by the mirroring of one half of an image by the other half. For example, if we have a look at our own bodies, we can see that if you were to draw a line down from your forehead to your feet, there is identifying features on both sides that reflect one another. Most people would have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and so on. The left mirrors the right. Have your class stand up with a piece of string and show the physical symmetry presented in humanity. Hold it from their forehead to the ground. Hold it on their friend's forehead to the ground. This will show them that one half of our bodies is reflective of the other half, therefore identifying with reflective symmetry. You can promote discussion about why this might be and research further into symmetrical proportions in people and nature as a class. On to our particular lesson. Being creatively inclined myself and always looking for new ways to relate to various learning styles, I thought that a lesson designed around drawing might be an interesting way to promote mathematics. It's not something that is often identified with mathematics, therefore I could hold the interest of the class a little bit more thoroughly. Beginning with showing the children examples of symmetry in nature, like the ones we saw at the start of this show, then asking them if they know of any more. Give them all a piece of paper and ask them to fold it in half. Now, ask them to draw anything that they want on one half of the paper. It could be a pattern, it could be scribble, it could be a family, it could be themselves, it could be an animal, a plant, anything that they want. Now, once they have finished the drawing, ask them to swap out their piece of paper with somebody else's in the class and finish that drawing on the other half. Once completed, ask the children to return their papers and see if the original owner believes it to be symmetrical, if that they have identified what symmetry is and how to complete a problem with only one half of the information. The goal of this lesson is to allow the children's individuality to shine through in what they draw, keeping them occupied and intrigued by the mathematics of the lesson. The mathematical skill that they can hope to gain out of this, hopefully without even realizing it, is that they have furthered their problem-solving skills by deciding how best to complete somebody else's work. They have explored their own creativity and identity through drawing freely on one side of the paper and considering the possibilities of how someone else might finish it off. They have gained an understanding of the reflective symmetry, what reflective symmetry is, where they can find it, and the benefit that it has in mathematics, investigating as a class together. They have also explored pattern making and the basics of geometry. Mathematics can be a fun, interactive, colourful, social, and especially physically engaging subject. Have a great time with this phenomena, and don't forget to reflect on how it worked for you and more ways in which we can incorporate fun into maths. Thank you.